We don't just open the doors on a morning to come and take people's money. We open the doors on a morning for people to come here and get away from the hustle and bustle of life. We want to provide different products that nowhere else sells. We want to make Middlesbrough better. Off the Ground opened in 2017. I started it with my business partner Brad. We'd been working on the idea since kind of mid-2015. We'd both worked for social enterprises before we started the shop. So we wanted to open a coffee shop that was a bit of a community hub in Middlesbrough Town Centre and that would bring people together. We originally started with the idea of helping the homeless and we did do that for quite a long time. But it's a very optimistic kind of aim to help people turn their lives around when you haven't got that many resources. So we've kind of pitched a little bit differently now. We realise that the resources that we have are a space. So over the last few years we've used our coffee shop as a place for community groups to meet, for creative groups to meet, for events. You know, most community groups don't have much money and can't afford to hire out premises for loads of cash. So it's particularly at the times when we're not open, if we can give people our space for not very much, it seems like an ideal fit. It seems like an obvious thing that we should do, really. And we're lucky, really, we get this really nice little section of society on Teesside where we hardly get any chew from any of our customers. We get a lot of creative people, a lot of community-minded people, and a lot of people who want to make positive change in this area. And the fact that we get to be a little hub for those people is amazing. Yeah. I think I probably expected it to be more popular than it is, to be honest. But it's something that builds over time and nothing ever becomes popular straight away, even if it might seem like it has. Things that are successful take years and years and years to build. So I wasn't naive to how long it would take to become somewhere that people would want to go. So we very, very consciously grown this and made it better over time. When we opened this place, we opened it because there was a gap in the market. There was no coffee shops that were any good, and that's why one of the reasons why we opened in the first place. We wouldn't have felt like we'd have been successful if there wasn't a space for us. I think independent businesses provide a lot more value to people than chain businesses do. People are starting to realise, I think, that when they spend their money with independent businesses, they don't just get a better product and they get a better experience, but that their money also feeds back into the local community and doesn't, you know, end up in some bank account somewhere nowhere near here. People have started to really realise that local businesses need support, and if they don't spend their money with local businesses, then local businesses will just go. So the pandemic's affected us in both a positive and a negative way. We opened the business as quickly as we could in 2017, and a lot of things that we expected to finish in the months after that, we never finished in the end. So it's given us loads of time to just sort our stuff out and get organised. The three of us run this business now, Tom, Dan and myself, and it's given us all a chance to reflect on why are we doing this and what do we want out of this personally, and what can this business do for this area. And we've changed a load of things. We're now baking everything in store ourselves. We never used to. We now have different equipment that we can make the most of. We've finally got an online store. We're now opening as a bar. Dan's really passionate about craft beer and knows his stuff. So it was a natural kind of offshoot for us to start. We're finally doing our outdoor seating area. We're working on a really cool project for outside the front of our shop. We're just trying to find our space in the town and decide how best can we serve this community. We've got like a set amount of regulars, I suppose. Faces that you'll always recognise when you're in our shop. And that's something that I didn't anticipate at the start. I didn't realise people came to coffee shops as regulars as they do. Those people are really key for us. Not only because they obviously help by buying stuff, but they bring all the people that they know here. They post about us on social media, and that makes a huge difference for us. And I feel really supported, which is something maybe I didn't before. It has been difficult, but we're really optimistic. We've got a bright future ahead of us, I think. Class. Cheers, mate. All right.